Hey, welcome to the Pillow Thoughts. Oh, so excited. I'm so excited that I've got a jingle. I made it out yesterday when I was washing my dishes. It literally just came to me. So excited. Ready? Time of the night when we gonna get deep. Yeah, get deep, do some thinking, put our minds right with a positive talk, tuck into the pillow thoughts. Hi guys and welcome. Hey there. Welcome to my first episode of Pillow Thoughts. Now, in this, I'm going to be discussing different topics that I've been thinking about, researching and practicing in order to adopt my positive mindset. Now, ladies, a positive mindset is so necessary in order to become the best you. It's like the only way. You cannot hate yourself into something great. You have to love yourself. So, I'm hoping what I'm discussing in these videos is going to help you get there. Excited. I hope you're excited as excited as me, because I'm just like, woo. This is just really cool and something that I've always wanted to do, but I've always let fear kind of get in my way, which takes us into what I'm discussing today. Fear. The opposite to negative is, I gave away the answer. The opposite to positive is negative, and most negative emotions actually stem from fear. There are so many different fears, and I realised without being conscious to it, that I was displaying so much fear literally in every aspect of my life. Be it from work, where I knew I was fearful at work, and I knew I didn't really want to talk in front of certain people because I felt like I wasn't worthy, I wasn't going to say anything of value, those sorts of fears, to being like, you know, when you're typing, does anyone else like take ages to send texts or emails when you're sending work emails and you're like, oh my goodness, go back, go forward, comma, apostrophe, or well, I'm quite good at apostrophes to be fair. You get what I mean. Or whether it's when you're going out and, you know, maybe you're going to a certain place, and in this place people dress in a certain way, and you're thinking, oh, will I be accepted? Am I going to look alright? Not even if it's things like a lipstick. I love lipsticks, and sometimes I'm thinking, oh, can I wear this colour? Can I? Of course I can. I just put it on and wear it. But it takes a while to get there, you know, sometimes, depending, and it can vary depending on what your fear is. Now, there are different fears. It can be the fear of failure, which comes from this whole idea that we have to be perfect, whatever perfect may be, you know. And I was really hung up on the whole thing of being perfect, and there was a time where I would not do this video with this spot in my head. Child. But lo and behold, here I am. And I know that's so tiny, but it can range from something as small as that to something that's really affecting the way that I was making decisions. So scared whether I was going to be right or all this sort of stuff. And that fear of failure is something that is so common, yet when I got into business or listening to just people who have done successfully in their lives, they will tell you that business is so necessary. Failure is so necessary in order to grow. It's what you learn the most from, because you ain't gonna be doing it that many times. You might do it another time, but you won't be doing it again and again. You'll learn from it. Maybe, like me, also you have a fear of success. I had a fear of success, and that was something I did not realise, completely oblivious, until I started noticing self-sabotaging behaviour. When I'm just about to do well, or when I'm, you know, about to have a breakthrough with work or whatever it is, and then I start taking a nap. I'm just gonna take a nap now. Or maybe it's in relationships, having friendships, or even other romantical relationships where you decide to cause drama because, you know, you're not used to it going that well. I mean, like, it's so sad, but that is the mindset that we have. Those are the beliefs that we have, that we can't be successful, that it's something that we're not comfortable with because we're not used to it. So we sabotage what's going on for ourselves because we can control our destruction. It's mad, but it makes sense. It does make sense. But it's something that we need to definitely be aware of. We need to be aware of how much this fear of needing to be accepted, wanting to be accepted, is stifling us. And obviously, we all have that deep desire to be accepted and loved. Oh. But what is it stopping you from doing? How much are you changing yourself in order to be accepted? We are all made uniquely. I mean, how amazing is that? We are all unique, even twins. That's for a reason, and we shouldn't be overlooking that. We shouldn't be trying to conform. It's sad, really, don't you think? I think it's sad. I'm a bit of a softie in that sense. It varies, you know, my degree of softness. So, things that we can do to help us get over these fears, to start tackling fear today, is, sounds simple, but breathe. When that moment comes and you need to be listening to what I like to call the hater. The hater is basically the negative thoughts, a negative voice that we've got going on, that mind chatter that's saying to you, you can't do a video in your headscarf. You can't do something with that spot on your head. You can't start your own business. You can't approach that person. You can't take that opportunity. Whatever the fear is that you're feeling, that you're hearing, cut that hater down. Like, no. When you hear the hater, just stop. Acknowledge it. Breathe, and breathe from your diaphragm. Yeah, because so many of us don't do that anymore, even though that's how we were born, breathing. Like, this city life, this fast-paced life has got us taking short, panicky breaths. We need to breathe properly, and in whatever moment it is, public speaking, whatever it is you're doing, breathe. And just know that you can do this. You have got this. You are amazing. Whether it's breathing or whether you are acting, maybe you've got the courage enough to then breathe and act. Maybe you don't. Sorry. Something that I have noticed is that people who judge a lot are those who are more fearful because they aren't accepting of people. So they are more fearful because they know how it can be so hard to accept someone. If you're one of those people, which you may be, you know, like, I know I was a lot harsher. I don't think I was ever like proper harsh. Some people may say different, who knows. But now I'm definitely so much more compassionate, and that's like something you need to adopt. Compassion. Understand where people are coming from. Understand people don't have it all together. Understand that someone may have it a lot more all together than you do in other places. Like, I get that now, and that's why I try so hard not to be judgmental. Obviously, we make a snap judgment. That's what people do when they first look at someone. But ignore that hater, man. You don't have to own that. You don't have to treat that person or respond to that person with that criticism or judgment that you have now caged them with. Be loving. That's what life's about. So your action, be it whether you are breathing, or just breathing at that moment to calm you down, to then act. Or maybe at the moment you just want to really work on not judging people, so that when you are doing things, it builds your confidence enough. So you'll be thinking now, actually, that ain't that bad. Hopefully, because you know that people may be looking at you with that loving nature you are now adopting. Whatever it is, I want you to tell me how it's gone. And hopefully these things have helped you to notice fear and act on fear. Yeah? Yes. Cool. So, the love note I'm going to leave you with, because I've decided I'm always going to end this with a little love note, is a quote. Well, two quotes actually. I love quotes. And the first quote is one that really helped me tackle fear. Do what you fear and fear disappears, by David Joseph Schwartz. And I think that's awesome. Like, and it actually does. Do something that you're scared of and you take the power away from it. Or the oh so wise Dr. Zeus. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind. I love that, and it's so, so true. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. I really hope you've enjoyed this pillow thoughts with me all wrapped up, getting deep. I'm going to bed now. Have a lovely sleep. And you've got some things to think about. Get at me. Let me know what you thought. Okay? Keep it conscious, guys. Take care.